What is up, VC? Dean here with another edition of Notes from the Dead Wax. You might be noticing some changes. One that you saw is a new intro, kind of, in the cheap way that I know how to do it. That is not fake. What you saw, it is an actual custom painted vinyl. It's on Sticky Fingers. Jackin' for Beats. Commissioned this artwork from a buddy from college. His name's Neil. What's up, Neil? Shout out to you, brother. Neil is a very skilled and talented artiste. Back when we were younger and cool, we would do some graffiti. Don't tell the authorities there. But anyways, he does these custom ordered vinyls now. I had him make me this one. Obviously the title of the show, or vlog, or me talking to myself type of thing that I like to do, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I think it turned out kick-ass. He did a killer job. I believe that he is going to start selling these more broadly. He's on Facebook. I'm encouraging him, Neil, if you're listening, to start an Etsy page and sell these. I think it'd be cool in like vinyl shops and stuff like that. You can do whatever you want. So, anyways, that's enough of that. Number two, big difference. Number two, my surroundings here. As I mentioned in J, I was moving my office, my media room, down here to the basement. That move has been completed. I'm like 95% of the way set up here. I need to hang some stuff, clean the wall up a little bit, hang that, and hang some stuff over here and what have you. This is new as well. 5x5. This is an Expedit IKEA Swedish contraption. They make the Kallax now, but this is an Expedit. I've had it, I just never had room to put it up. Moving down here, put it up. It's pretty much all my collection. A's up there, or numbers, and A down to Z so far. Made me realize how few records I have. Got the 4x4 over here. This section here is polka music. Yeah, it's quite a bit. 12 inches down there, and then miscellaneous stuff over here. I also have a ton of new stuff that I'm going to be going through. I'm going to fly through it, I promise. And also, another super exciting thing is this bad boy right here. It is a Marantz Model 27. So it's an early model, kind of technically low power receiver, but it sounds friggin' killer. Today actually I put new bulbs in it. This tiny little bulb, this bulb, there's 4 bulbs back here I put in, and cleaned it up a little bit. The top was kind of moldy or just discolored, but I cleaned up the casing. You can see it. Still have the MCS hooked up to my Fishers. For now, I have my eye on some new stuff. So these are STVs and really dusty. STV 9535. Not super high dollar stuff, but I like it and it works for me. I also ended up getting some new cable. I don't know if you can see this. It is AVIO Avio series. High definition, 15-watt speaker cable, 99.95% oxygen-free copper. So I just ran that stuff today. My setup works for me and makes me happy. That's all that matters. So, getting back into it here, I'm eventually going to be able to go like this. I got this, which is also an IKEA part. I've had it. It's called the Ribba. I think they're discontinuing these two and doing something similar, sort of like a little bit wider. This will go right up there. And then whatever we're listening to today is Fireball. What we're sitting on there. Yeah, now playing. Also to test out what we got go here. I mean, I barely have this on, but sounds good. I like it. Marantz, they just sound better. All of that is done and over with. See my new space. You see the intro. You see my new gear. Let's see some new vinyl. It's been a while. Speed this up because I wasted a lot of time already. And I know you guys love that. All of my 2 viewers. I got this broken down into 2 sections. What I'm going to show you first is stuff that I paid asking price for. Nothing, well, I take that back. Most of them were in the $5, $6, $7, $8 range. One of these was $20. I'll show you that. And I think there were some that were like $10. Fair price on all this stuff. I'm just going to go right through it. What we're listening to now, Fireball. Deep Purple. So good, I'm liking it. First time listening. Well, first time listening on vinyl. Picked Jack Johnson live at Third Man. Jack Johnson's cool. My wife's into him. She would like to be into him, right? Ooh. But no, it's music that we both like. So I like all music, but she likes him. And yeah. I'll put it on. She doesn't really always listen to vinyl, but put something on that she likes. Maybe she'll get into what I'm doing here a little bit more. Who knows? Carrying on. Hawkwind, first release on Sunset. It's just self-titled Hawkwind. Lemmy, going crazy there. It's not a gatefold, but super clean, good stuff. I got a lot of this stuff at the Vinyl Groove in Bedford, Ohio. Shout out to Dave. Cool dude. Good prices, good stuff. John Clemmer, Blowin' Gold. Oh. Cool cover. Picked up some new Cannonball. Well, new for me, Cannonball. Coast to Coast, Cannon and Nat. On Milestone. Oh, that's cool. Gatefold. Back. Promo stamp. Cannonball Adderley Quintets. Inside straight. On Fantasy. Got it straight there. Cool dude. This is also a gatefold. Love that. All that information I can get to read. Planet Earth. Cannon Adderley. Oh, this is a sextet. Sex. Cannonball Adderley featuring Yusuf Lateef and Nat Adderley. On Riverside. Haven't listened to that one yet, but it's got Brother John, 12-minute rendition of Brother John. Hell yeah, sign me up. This is cool, man. Cool cover. Steppenwolf Monster. I mean, you should get this just for the cover work alone. It's freaking cool, man. Alright, this is the one that I paid $20 for. It's probably $10 more than I wanted to pay, considering after I listened to it. It's Blue Cheer. It's one of those, if you're into psych, it's a good one to have. Plays super loud, but this is a stereo copy. It plays crazy loud. The treble on it is so ridiculously loud. I have to turn the treble all the way down, off, and it's still like high treble. I guess the mono version is the way to go there. Rossington Collins Band, This Is the Way. It's got some embossing on there. MCA. I was not familiar with Rossington Collins or her band, but she's a singer, like southern rock. If you're into Skinner and stuff, you'll like it. It's from the 80s. Some dude when I was digging told me to buy it, so I did. It's good. Supertramp. Titties. Supertramp. Boobs. Boobies. Indelibly stamped. This is a gatefold copy on A&M. It's one of those famous covers for reasons I don't need to say. You can obviously see. 10 years after, what? Man, all these gatefolds. This is on Duran. It's got some goop on it. I don't know. It's cool, man. Soundboard. Love me some 10 years after. Looking for their first release, self-titled. If you got it and you want to sell it, well, let me know. We can do some trading. Savior Brown, Hellbound Train. Another killer cover. Gatefold. Look at that. It's on London. This is a stereo release. Little comic there. It's cool, man. Awesome illustration there. Alright, moving on. Kraftwerk. The Man Machine. This is a 93, yeah. 1993 release. Brand new to me. I actually cut it to play it. The Robots. You gotta like Kraftwerk. Big Lebowski reference there. Steppenwolf Gold, their greatest hits. It's kind of a different color. Be cool as a gatefold, but it's not. This actually was $1. I meant to put that in the dollar stack. Alrighty, another one. This was brand new. It's a record store day release. It's the Cloud Nothings, but this is They're Here and Nowhere LP, remixed by a bunch of different people. Cloud Nothings is a Cleveland band. Seen them live. I do dig them. Picked it up. It was marked down to, I think, $5, brand new. So, and one of the doors that I have been missing after Jim's death. They went full circle. Just a trio there. bunch of other people sitting in on that release. Haven't listened to this one. Kind of excited too, because I am a big Doors fan. My D right here, if you can see that, right where those Doors VHS are, that's all Doors. And speaking of Doors, or more like speaking of Jim Morrison, also picked this up. This is not a bootleg, but it is tied back to the bootleg that I do have, that I just talked about in J, or no, whenever I did my last randoms video. Anyways, I digress. This is recorded the same night that they did that bootleg Jam release. Johnny Winter, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix. This is the same lineup. Buddy Miles sits in on the drums. I think they released this in the 80s, 90s or something, maybe. Probably just talking out of my ass. What does it say? 1980. It's a continuation of that same set that was in New York. It's called Woke Up This Morning, Found Myself Dead. They do some cool covers and they're just jamming out. What's really cool is side 2. It's called Morrison's Lament, and it's just credited to copyright control. It's basically drunk Morrison continued on, and he's talking about, you know, effing a girl in the ass and effing her in her pee and just screaming and mumbling. I think they credit him. It's kind of funny. Jim Morrison's credited as harmonica, vocals, abuse, obscenities, and mumbling. That's all the stuff I paid more than $1 for, minus the Steppenwolf Greatest Hits. Let me bust through this dollar stuff and kill this episode, and I'll eventually get to K. I'll do K and L together when we get to it. But let me flip this. Okay, turn Fireball over. This is all dollar stuff that I got. Okay, The Wall, Pink Floyd, The Wall. Columbia, Gatefold. Stanley Turrentine, Nightwings. Killing it on the sax. Harry Belafonte, An Evening of Folk Songs, Calypso, and Calypso with Islanders. Celebrity Records. Holy shot. The vinyl should clean up. Actually, this was less than $1. This was like 90 cents. Alan Parsons Project. I, Robot. With a sticker on it. Whoa. Water Damage. Got some pen on it. Water Damage. Vinyl plays. Sounds good. I'm happy. Jay Giles Band, Nightmares, Another Tales from the Vinyl Jungle. I already have this. This is second copy. Probably a crappy copy. Gonna get rid of it. Baram Chavansky with a jacked cover. Water Damage. But it was $1. I had to buy it because I'll give it to somebody. Turn them on to Brams. Next, Tommy Dean, Deanie Boy, plays Hot Rhythm and Blues. Oh, it's from Denmark. 1989. Official record company. Copenhagen, Denmark. Whoop! Pat Cooper. Spaghetti sauce and other delights. Got this one because it ties back to that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Herb Alpert release. Funny, funny, LOL, alright? This is probably going to be the next one, right? Everyone, if you're collecting vinyl, you have to own a copy of this. It's required. It should be like the first one you get. And as these disappear, if ever, this is going to be the next one. You wait and see. People are going to snatch that one up. Crusaders Chain Reaction. On ABC, Deep Purple Stormbringer. Got lyrics on the back, kind of cool. It's on Warner Brothers. Finally got myself a copy of Rumors. It was $1. Cover's trashy. Vinyl plays nicely. Go your own way. Heatwave, Too Hot to Handle, featuring Boogie Nights. Harry Belafonte, Jump Up Calypso. It's got the laminate that I love. On RCA Victor. Man, I really wish they made all vinyl do that laminate. Jimi Hendrix, Midnight Lightning. Got a split going on there. This is on Reprise. Robin Thrower. Bridges of Size, or Bridge of Size, yeah. On Chrysalis. The vinyl here is shit, really scratchy, but the cover is cool. So hopefully I'll find a better copy of the vinyl. Cool gatefold, Steppenwolf 7. On ABC Dunhill. Very cool design. 10 Years After, A Space in Time. Columbia. C.W. McCall, Black Bear Road. I love me some Jeeps. Before I was, got into vinyl. Took a long break from getting vinyl, or getting into vinyl, I guess you should say. I was way into Jeeps. I know, like, way too much, or at least I used to know entirely way too much information about Jeeps. I still have a 91 Wrangler sitting in my garage collecting dust. Long story. Convoy's on here. That's a big 10-4 there, Pigpen. Black Bear Road talks about I think he even says like CJ in one of these or something. But it's cool. Look at that. You can see the Jeep there kicking ass. I had it at one point in time, got rid of it, bought it again. Alright, Queen, News of the World. Cool cover, so I don't drop the vinyl. Whoop. What a cool cover, man. Cars subtitle. Blue Note, live at the Roxy. This is a compilation. It is on Blue Note. I'm excited to listen to it. I don't know when this was released. I would assume the 80s. And 76 on Blue Note. Twistin' and Twangin', Dwayne Eddy. Gotta love yourself some twangy guitar. Getting on here. Crusaders, Street Life. 300 South. I'm bored myself. Sorry if you're bored. You're probably not even listening or watching anymore. Soundtrack from the Wild Angels. Whoa! There it is. Gotta have a drop. It was the Wild Angels. It's okay. I'll probably never listen to it. Peter Fonda, Nancy Sinatra. Gotta see the movie. Stanley Turrentine. What About You? On Fantasy. Cheech and Chong, Big Bambooey, with The Rolling Paper. And last but not least, The Motors, White Label Promo. It's a double. Damn, I'm dropping everything. I already have The Motors. Yeah, so if you made it this far, congratulations. You have a real passion for vinyl. Until next time, keep spinning, keep digging, and thanks for watching. I'll follow up with, I think we're on K, H-I-G, yeah, K and L, and yeah.